everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Inside Pacer Athletic. I'm Assistant Athletic Director Brian Hand. I'm taking the place of the Killer Bees as they're off since it's fall break here at USC Aiken. This week on the special edition of Inside Pacer Athletics, we're going to take a look at fall campaigns. We have two kind of campaigns. We have championship seasons and we have non-championship seasons, and we're going to look at the baseball and softball teams and what they do during their non-championship season. We're also going to sit down with head women's soccer coach Sue Vodicka and talk about the year and what to expect in the future from the women's soccer team here at USC Aiken. We're here at Beacon Field on the campus of the University of South Carolina. The USC Aiken softball team just took on the Gamecocks. One of the things people don't realize is there's two seasons that a student athlete at USC Aiken takes part in. There's your championship season, which in softball is during the spring, but they also have their non-championship season, which is played in the fall or the spring, depending on your sport. That is why you have unique opportunities to play more games to get you ready for your championship season. The USC Aiken softball team just took on the Gamecocks in a fall campaign. This is the end of their fall campaign, and just like some of our other sports, they'll continue to play and get ready and train for the upcoming seasons. There are many ways that teams at USC Aiken get ready for their championship seasons. Right behind me, the USC Aiken baseball team is getting ready for theirs by playing 18 Cardinal Navy intra-squad scrimmages during the fall. This will prepare them for their spring season, which is their championship season. The USC Aiken softball team did things a little bit differently, as we saw, as they went on the road and they played some home games. They played 8 games in total during the fall, finishing 7-1, which included a 2-1 second game victory over South Carolina last Friday at Beacon Field. Both teams will kick off their 2011 spring campaigns in early February. We look forward to seeing them in action. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Inside Pacer Athletics. I'm blessed enough right now to be talking with head women's soccer coach Sue Vodicka. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing great, Brian. Thank you.
Well, we had a great event this past weekend. It was a cool event around a good tie, to get a positive result. But talk a little bit about Kick Out for Cancer.
I was really excited about it. I think you know that several of our players, Melissa and Nicole Westfall's aunt, passed away from breast cancer last year, and it's a very important cause, obviously, to all of us women, but certainly to them personally. And Nicole did a tremendous job. Her and her family organized getting koozies, lanyards, pins to sell to raise money. Then we had some other people in the community step up, Prime Steakhouse, a bunch of the Palmetto Home Solutions, Trinity Home, donate stuff that we could sell, T-shirts and stuff we could sell to raise money. And obviously it was a terrific event. We felt we had a great crowd. The Zetas and the Teak, the brothers from Teak, came and cooked out so we could sell some more things. Great atmosphere, great crowd. We had a cookout for our team afterwards. We actually hosted the Montevallo women there to that too. And obviously we wish that we would have got the full 3 points, but I thought it was a great match and certainly very, very entertaining.
Now we'll get back to pitching, and you mentioned a little bit 2-2 tie against Montevallo, getting a positive result, which snapped a 5-match losing streak, which is obviously getting you going in the right direction. Where do you feel your team is right now?
I'll be honest with you, I was disappointed that we didn't get a tie against UNC Cranbrook on Wednesday. I thought we played very, very well, but obviously they're a very talented team, and certainly the young ladies, Faye Corbett and Svensson, are terrific players who, if you make a mistake, are going to make you pay for it. So that's one of the things our freshmen are learning, and we do have a young team. We started actually from most of the game yesterday on Saturday we were playing 10 freshmen and sophomores and one junior. So they were learning. They're learning what the Peach Belt's all about. But I've been very pleased. I thought we had a terrific week in terms of what kind of soccer we played and how hard we competed. Wish we would have got another point, but it's very tough in our conference. So I feel very good. Obviously we're hitting some tough games. It's all conference pretty much for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we can. Landers a big game on Wednesday. I'd love to come out with full three points on that one.
Let's take it back a little bit to that. You got the youth movement, but you're playing in the toughest conference in all Division II soccer. Talk about trying to make that work.
Well, I think what's interesting is, you tell the parents when you recruit them, it's interesting, several of the young ladies this year were recruited by Division I institutions, and I think the parents had a perception about Division II, and I remember a couple of parents coming up after the Flagler game saying, wow, there's not an easy game in the Peach Belt, and I said, no, there's not, and the level of play is very, very good. Obviously we have 2 teams ranked in the top 10, and Armstrong and Atlantic just beat Columbus State. So I think they're learning that, the other things with 11 teams and only 8 go, every game is hotly contested. So I feel like they've really kind of grown up over the last week or so. They're starting to get the idea of what it's all about. Certainly, I mean, I've been pleased with the kind of soccer we're playing. We just haven't put it all together in one game yet.
What is it going to take to get there the rest of the year, or what do you expect from the rest of the year?
Well, you know, I think, I mean, again, I think we, I think you guys may or not have known, but we trained 2 morning sessions last week, Monday and Tuesday morning, and so we did double days, morning and afternoon. I think that kind of jump started things, and I think they really since then stepped it up. And you know, I think it's gonna, you got to be consistent. You got to get an all. Your goalkeeping's got to be solid, and your defense has got to be solid, and you got to find a way to score, and that's hard. Again, in the Peach Belt, where you know the talent level, a lot of these kids are, you know, we're playing against 21, 22 years old, and there's an experience level that we don't have yet. But I feel like we're headed right now in the right direction.
Same little bit, but what does the future hold for USC Aiken women's soccer?
You know, I mean, I'm hoping we can hit a streak like we did last year. We won 4 of our last 5 or 6 of our last 7. That'd be great again. But I'm very excited because I think that, you know, we have already 4 commitments for next year, including a terrific, I'm not actually, I can't comment on their mind.
Can't
comment.
I was about to stop you.
Can't comment, I'm sorry. But, you know, we really feel like we're meeting, you know, filling in the pieces of the puzzle again. And we're excited. I think, I love the fact that when I get on the bus after some of these games, some of these tough losses, the kids are down. You know, not depressed, but down. They're disappointed. They expect better from themselves. So we think it's going to be a great. You know, I think we said these kids are going to be program changers, and I stand by that. It may not be this year, but you know, that's how tough the Peach Belt is.
Well, I know I'm looking forward. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time on another edition of Inside Pacer Athletics.
Beautiful.